Hi, I'm Rachel, your Oregonian witch, and here I'm giving you a message of karmic and divine masculine. Gender is not specific because masculine energy can be trans, fluid, and gender. It does not matter. If it fits your story and what you're going through, then I have a message for you about that situation. And I am going to tell you, all day I have been getting burning sensation in the back of my head, and twice my star pendulum, or pendant, I make pendulums, but anyway, my star had popped off in the middle of the store when I was getting pet food. And then today in my house, like, it just knocked off, and there is just no way this thing comes off because I made this and I was very secure about this, and I know this doesn't easily come off my little necklace piece because I use leather because it's like it doesn't break like chain so easily, and I am rough on my necklaces, so it was really weird. It's never happened up until today. So there has been a shift in anger, lashing out, and a lot of arguments going on, and a lot of backstabbing. This is like all I'm getting is backstabby energy, and someone has been found out. So with that in mind, if you want a personal reading, the link in my or our description for the Skill Oracles on YouTube, check out the description. I have a link tree, and so is Kristie's link tree. I'm going to edit if it's not there right away. It is in process. I'm editing everything as I go, so you get the best possible information and clarity on this situation. So what is going on right now? So here for the karmic side, and I did pre-shuffle because I really needed to meditate on this and really make sure I was getting the most accurate reading, because this is something that needs a very calm and healing understanding mindset and not being in that motion, because for us psychic mediums, we tend to really absorb and feel that emotion. So there is, on this side of the karmic, there's anger and resentment and a lot of withholding things. So Four of Wands is in the reverse. So for me, it's like as above, so below. It does also for some, and it's a major trend that's been let out of twin flame. I don't like using that, but I think in this situation, we are talking about the significance of a divine counterpart that mirrors the same energy, but in the opposite form. So one's the masculine or feminine, and again, gender fluid. Just to clarify. So with this, my fucking throat chakra, are you kidding me? This karmic doesn't want you to know this, and I am going to make sure that you actually hear what you need to hear, because I'm getting agitated by someone blocking this. So, okay, this is someone who did a copycat. They were divinely meant to be with you, but so you could actually learn the lessons behind what real love was, because you were supposed to learn to love the self. And loving self and self-love is very much not always the pampering and, you know, the nails, the hair, blah, blah, makeup. Clearly I have the vanity thing, but it's my own confidence and expression, and I like doing it that way. But it's like you can still do that kind of self-love, but self-love is also shadow work. Trying to understand a trigger and being analytical of the self, of what triggers you in an anger way, emotional way, just anything that gets your goat, you know? And this person saw something. Someone else was happy with someone else, and this person wanted that energy. And this is very much, I want control. I am going to make sure I have all the control. And this person was very busy into people's ears. And I'm hearing it busy like a bee. I'm hearing a masculine ancestor or someone on the other side. Oh, busy like a bee, in and out of one other ear and into the other, just to make sure the story was aligned, and none of the stories actually were the same. Or if it was the same, it had a new version. So this is what the karmic's going through, and there was an obsession. This karmic had a very big obsession with the Two of Swords, of choosing to be blindsided in a situation and not making any moves. And a lot of manipulation, such as demasculating the masculine, being the powerhouse, the authority figure, because this person really thinks that what I didn't get in youth, I'm going to get as an adult, and I'm going to get what I deserve no matter the cost or how I do it. But this person actually wanted it all, including other people's energies, and did similar things to Divine Femme to mimic and take pieces. And this person is very smart and clever. Like, they could be, what I have is fire energy, sword energy, earth energy. I've got all the energies on the board, so this is just a collective as is. I have Hermit, which is the Virgo sign, someone that is a studier, someone that also likes to stay within. This karmic as of now is withholding and hiding a lot of secrets, not saying anything, and trying to be very cautious and think very carefully of what to do next. So they are trying to look within, and they think that they are very divinely guided, like they have an upper hand. They're very critical of others, and this is what they kind of thrive on a manipulational kind of level or a narcissistic level. This is rough energy. And then Page of Pentacles, they are very immature. They could be younger or older, but immature. So someone who cannot actually maintain face, meaning even if they are funny, it doesn't actually match up to what their true energy is and what their intent is in the joke. I'm hearing social media groups are like disbanding because of this one energy ripple affecting and kind of making it all about them, and it displaying rudeness even to other people, close friends even. Like, they are showing their true colors, they're exposing themselves truly, but that's because they thought they had the upper hand, that they weren't going to get caught, and then they got comfortable. This karmic got very comfortable, and I asked, like, what's going on right now? What are they doing? They're not expressing any emotions. Anything that they are saying right now, I am hearing is, ooh, there's that fucking burn in my head. Anything this karmic is saying, just like the posts that are on social media of this and that, it is to make someone else jealous, one, or to be desired. I can have whoever I want kind of attitude, and overindulgences on a lot of substances. I'm not sure of what kind of substances. It could be anything. I'm just saying that this person is overindulgence, and with this card, I have the moons, the eye, and then the cup, and a lot of water. So this person is emotionally manipulative. They're very observant in behavior. They know how to analyze gestures and really be analytical and apply it to respond a certain way and come off a certain way. And you even notice that this person has a different tone, like on the phone with other people. They emotionally have a different tone. And with you, it's like disrespect. And they are they're not giving the same emotions that they did before because it was pre-planned. They couldn't uphold the same pace emotionally. And I am still getting that burning sensation in the back of my head. There's arguments going on right now. And emotional, like, bitterness and really angry at Divine Femme, like obsessive angry and flushed skin, red cheeks, and it's sweating. Like, it's winter time, like, unless you got hot flashes, which, I mean, if you are sympathies, that's rough. But this person was very good at what they did, and something was exposed with that emotional intent. I'm sorry if you hear my daughter, my kids are playing. Yeah, this person wants control of the situation. And what got me really nervous about this, and it's saying that if you are worried about this person coming back or whatever, the karmic is, yes, going to try something again. Just so you know, like, be prepared and make sure you are not emotionally responding, because this is the heat. And this is the validation. With the Magician in reverse, someone who was the illusionist, the manipulator, a situation that you were tricked in. They had a very good act for a long time, up until you could point out facts. This person doesn't like the fact that you actually can point that out, in that you are actually doing an amazing job at holding your ground. And that's another thing this person doesn't like, because this person likes control, authority, being of ownership or possession of things and people. Like, nay. And then I have the Death card. And this is definitely the end. But there is needing to be healing with this, because if you are enduring this, you need to take time for yourself to kind of recalibrate and recenter yourself, because if you are living with this person, you both feel it. There is the end, and it is saying that, you know, hoist the colors. It's time to, like, you just need to actually take ownership of your own ship and direct where you're going, because no one's going to tell you where to direct that except you. You are the captain of your own ship, and this person really doesn't like to be told no. And I'm hearing like there's even like it's a turnoff that this person has an emotional response and uses emotions, and that's what I was getting with the Ace of Cups in reverse too. They are going to try new tactics, or the same tactics of emotional, I need you because, or use threats of deeper depression. I want to say that kind of thing, but if you are in that, there's a hotline, and I will attach the American hotline, suicide awareness line, because this person, even though I think they're not going to do anything, this is what they're going to use as a tact. Like the emotional response is, I can't live without you. And that's not true. They're going to be okay. And secrets. Okay. I'm going to take a small pause on the masculines reading for just a hot minute. Spirit says there's secrets that the masculine needs to know. And again, this is just not gender specific. Take it how it resonates. Leave the rest behind, please, if it doesn't reside. Okay. So now I know why I got the old deck. This is my first tarot deck that I had, and it's like Old Faithful and never lies. So Spirit, give us clarity. What is the secret that the karmic doesn't want masculine to know? What's going on? Lot of arguments. This karmic thinks that you haven't built up boundaries, masculine. This doesn't matter, again, gender, but this is saying masculine energy. If you are in that mode or energy, you are not putting on, they think that you don't have the boundaries, and they have already crossed those boundaries more than once and disrespected them. And they're gonna put a sudden shock. There is a sudden shock into this. What was the sudden shock, Spirit? What was the sudden shock? Okay, the sudden shock for karmic was that they thought your boundaries they could cross time and time again. But they were wrong. They're pissed. You could see right through them. That was the shock. It's leaving them out in the cold, and look at how this is going. Your boundaries are really strong right now. You're right with everything that you were feeling. Any intuition or thought that you had with this person, that gut instinct, and then it kind of hit your heart too, and then your mind, and you're like, that doesn't add up. Why did you say that? Why would you say that? What's going on? I really feel like there is somebody who's now questioning things and realizing that this karmic's responding very emotionally and irrationally. And that's why they're pissed. That was a surprise to them. And it was a shock because they now know, and it's confirmed to karmic, that the masculine still is desiring divine femme. They're emotionally immature. And they are responding very negatively. And this is kind of uncovering what you might identify. And I don't like throwing this around a lot, but this is what the energy is. Even if they are not diagnosed this, they had learned this, which is covert narcissism. They're mirroring all the blames that you are trying to have them hold accountable for, because in the past it almost seemed like they would. And they aren't. They're emotionally blaming you now and being immature and emotionally feeling without, because they are now left out in the cold. What is the secret that they really didn't want masculine to know about? Oh, really? Spirit, tisk tisk. What was it? Masculine, if you were thinking that your karmic was projecting to someone else, messaging them, showing interest, that's confirmed. They were secretly having the idea because they were bored in the situation as is, or they felt like if they weren't going to get enough abundance from you, they were going to wait until they found someone else and jump to that one, because this person's very codependent. They do not like being alone. They need people to feel validated and tough, and they need people to need them. And you've already learned your lesson. You can walk away, or this karmic had plans to try to walk away from the situation. And Seven of Wands. They were really meditating and manifesting. I feel like if this person was aware of kitchen magic or learned about it, they tried it and it did not work. And anything that they try to manipulate you with, whether that is magic, and that would be strictly completely manipulation, and there is indicators of that. Headaches, gut pains, and if you already have that medically in your medical history, then bad luck, tired, exhaustion, unfocused, overindulgences and extreme overindulgence on substances, and it can also lead up to addiction sexually, and they can be sex magic. So if that is the case, just make sure you cleanse your aura by salt, and you can even use Epsom salt as an exfoliant and just rub it all over yourself in the shower and have that purge, or even smudge with an incense. I think that'd be really good for you. But they were really thinking that they had an upper hand in this. Emma, my rabbit's freaking out. And they were waiting, because there is someone else. There is this King of Wands in the reverse, someone who works a regular 9 to 5, maybe just part-time, but they are very charming. They are very charismatic, Leo energy, fire energy, could be in their charts, and it's just someone who is actually not let's just say the karmic's going to get their karma, because they're jumping ship, and this person's equally codependent, but that's their level. And they were hiding this with the Seven of Swords. Like, if you're seeing 7 sevens, 909, 9 tens, and 10 tens, or 1111, and they can mean different things. But this is definitely saying this individual knew what they were doing, and yes, they were sneaking behind your back and being very cunning about it, and you were starting to see notice of energy differences, behavioral differences, that they weren't as giving as they were before, and they did a very good job of sale pitching this. What is up, Hera? There. Be free. She just wants to get out and have fun, so. But yeah, they had every intention to try to walk away, but still have control of the situation on timing of when they did it, not when you choose to walk away. And if that was the case, now it's an obsession. This person's needs real help. So, masculine, you are recognizing that your Six of Pentacles is in the reverse, which just simply means your money and income and all your hard work is going nowhere with this situation. And you're being very practical, and you are paying attention because you are not putting in the effort or work into this anymore. You're done. And then I have Eight of Cups again on your side. You want to walk away, and you are divinely guided to, because this is not serving you anymore. All those false cups, there was only one you needed, and that was the one you carried off to your adventure so you'd stay nourished and get onto your journey on the next phase. You are meant for this, and yes, you deserve better. This person was only a lesson, and equally you a lesson to this person. I feel like there was history in this, and it wasn't just what it was. You guys had previously, I'm hearing friends with benefits, kind of thing. And that's fine. But that was enough for this person to get what they wanted and still be obsessive. And you enjoyed the chase until you saw the outcome. And that wasn't your fault. It was your fault for not taking accountability at first. But it doesn't matter now, because whatever happened in the past literally is in the past. And this is a present energy. It's okay to walk away. That's not good for you. Divine Femme did, and it was like, if Divine Femme walked away from you, or you walked away from Divine Femme, you're both meant to do this. And I'm going to be called to read this in a different aspect. You both had to learn how to walk away from something that wasn't good for you, because you both had karmic lessons and karmic partners to teach you that. I did, and it was horrible. It was awful, and it was very much mentally manipulative and abusive, beyond what anyone should go through in my situation. But it still doesn't matter how the situation is for anyone. It's still horrible, and you don't want this. This is something I'm even hearing that you don't want your kids to learn about and absorb and be okay with. So this is okay that you want to walk away. You should be able to do that and feel confident that your decision is valid, because no is a full word, it is a complete answer and a full sentence. No, I don't want this anymore. And you're trying to be kind about this, especially with the Knight of Swords. You're cutting away and going swiftly on to something else. And that was followed by the Devil in reverse. You said no to what was a habit with this person, almost like a weekly ritual. And this person didn't like it. It had to do a lot with toxins. Something with a definite addiction, like drugs or drinking, overindulgence in drinking. And then I am getting, okay, that's interesting. I'm getting someone that's coming through, and this may not reside for everybody. I feel like if this is residing to you as a message, this is for you to just kind of pay attention that this is advice and this is a message meant for you. I am getting a masculine ancestor side, or someone that is on the other side. He is giving me an aroma scent of Axe, like the Axe spray or deodorant, whatever. Yes, okay. Latino fellow, really nice, really charming, really funny, and definitely a smart ass. He's actually pretty much chill about being called the smart ass. I'm kind of surprised. It's very military. I don't know who this is. Seiko? No, not Seiko. What? What are you trying to say? You've been here before. Okay, this is an energy that has been trying to come across off and on. And I was wondering because it seems somewhat similar. Okay. Energy Chico. This is who I am channeling. And is that enough? Okay, that's enough. He says, no, that's all you need. So if that's something significant, maybe this is someone that you were friends with, or a childhood friend. Either way, this is someone that was in your life at some point. And I'm kind of called to look at the Devil card. It was hot. Not like sexual hot, I'm just saying environment. It was like hot, very enduring, it tested you. So that, I'm just only download, like, this energy is saying look at the Devil card, like the color. That's what we see there too. And I'm like, okay. I don't know if who that's really for, but if that resides to you, I hope that was helpful. I am going to keep going with this though. You do have some clarity. You need to charge forward because you have the right equipment now to withhold the storm, because you are the storm. You are going to be able to fight through this. You've gained enough clarity. You're holding your own. You're not giving any more information to this person any more than what you need. And near future, you are going to be very much in your head. You're going to have sleepless nights. You already have been. I'm already hearing, are you kidding? I already have been over and over again, almost every night. And these are divine messages. Like when you do sleep, that right before you really drift to sleep, what you think of right before you sleep is yes. That is where you need to go towards. And whatever that is, it could be an aspirative goal of yours, like doing your own business, maybe just achieving different, maybe it could even be like a diet or health goals. It could be anything like that. And either way, it's just saying whatever you're really thinking of. Oh, this is a person. Okay, this is a person that you're thinking of, and all this energy and push is saying yes. Whatever your question is to the situation is yes, with what's been overplaying in your mind. And after you get through this, of this depression, feeling entrapped within the self, and being blindfolded, you have all the answers within your grasp. You've got this. Because you got 9 of Cups. You're going to be able to enjoy yourself, a wish fulfillment, and also maybe even have fun in the kitchen, doing your own kitchen magic. Maybe it's just making food that you really love, and it might be even involving your kids. I'm actually feeling a lot more joy in masculine's energy, because it's like, I finally got through this. I was right to do this. Like you did. And it's like, you did a good job. This is like 9 of Cups, wish granted. You are able to feel emotionally giving. You can offer others a little bit more support. And it's like you're kind of channeling how you would normally respond, but even better because you have a better awareness of who you are as an individual. So Spirit, what's going on with the situation? That there's something else you want to talk about. You're asking, do they still care? I don't know who I'm channeling. The Moon card came up. The person you're thinking of had gone through a lot of secrets and a lot of emotions, and they were able to meditate and really get more clarity in a spiritual sense. They did an inward motion, and I think that's what made you push. This might be Divine Femme. It is, okay. You realize you kind of mismanaged this, and it wasn't your true self, but it was almost you couldn't help yourself but do what you were guided to do. And Ten of Cups. You want a family with this person. You want to protect it. Because you realize that a family isn't just what you think it is. It's how you make it. And it's how you make yourself into being a parent that you wish you had as a child. And you've been doing that work. You've been improving and really doing amazing on this. So, okay. What's going to happen if they contact that person? I feel like when you do, they're not going to respond right away. I feel like this person, you're going to feel left out in the cold because you want like instant satisfaction. Just know if you reach out to someone out that you haven't had contact with, and maybe you are on this journey and you are in that receiving end or giving end, allow it to unfold naturally, but in the long run, don't be offended if they don't reach out right away. And if it's so, maybe if they're not going to reach out, let them give some time to heal something first, because this person that you are thinking of are doing the work. And 6 of Swords. You'll be able to move forward. You'll be able to heal this and it goes forward. Because right after that, it's the Sun card. Well, whoever this is for, good job, guys. This person would be willing to see how it goes, but however this might have ended with this past person, like the one that you felt that you mishandled, and this was all guided. You can't really change the past, you just have to be in the present. And if you're wondering why I keep looking down, I have a bunny rabbit at my feet, like just standing on my feet. So it's just, it's saying that you are going to have your wish fulfillment, you are going to be happy, this is going to be cleansed out, but you have to clear this karma cycle. You're not quite done. And this would be clearing any energy out. Go for fresh and new. Honestly, when I got I separated from my karmic for good because I was trying to co-parent with this person, and it was awful. It was one mishap after another, and I literally burned everything that I thought you might have touched me in. And I also got rid of furniture. I got rid of anything that person might have touched me near. Like, that was my choice. I really don't think you don't have to do all that, but it's saying, by cleansing energy and moving energy that would have been this person to absorb, use, maybe get rid of it in the future, because their energy attachment is still there, because they put an energetic imprint on that. So I would say be careful. This person can't manipulate anymore, but it's just the energy attachment for you and this person. If you really want to try to cut ties with something toxic, I know it is difficult, especially when you saw the potentials, and I dig it. I saw potentials in co-parenting with someone that you just can't. And that's okay. They're toxic. Let them be toxic. They don't need to be toxic with you, because you are clearing this out. You want to be able to breathe. You want to be able to be independent and free of your choices, things that you want to do, and not be smalled in or belittled. No one deserves that. And this is triggering a past wound even as a child. Like, this person had no problem pushing boundaries and buddying up with a mother figure of some kind. I don't get that whatsoever. Either way, this person's done enough games in your life, and you're aware of the situation, and you're not wrong. You did play your part, of course, because we all have to be accountable of what we've done. Like, for me, it was not voicing myself. I was very much a victim of abuse, where it's like the victim they respond by saying sorry a lot. They respond by not saying much or covering their mouth a lot because they feel bad for interrupting. It's a lot of apologetic energy and submissive energy. And I feel like this is no longer you. You're no longer being submissive to this situation. And good on you. I am so proud of you. And whatever you're guided to, just know that you are protected. This person only has as much power over you as you let them. And you're actually seeing the results of when you take your energy back and say, I can't do that right now. I'm doing this. I'm spending time with these people, or I'm having a little time with family. And this seems to be a tiny problem everywhere you go. And it's damned if you do and damned if you don't. And it's like a repetitive thing. And I almost feel like it's a mantra of yours. Mine too. I've used it several times, because in some situations you are just not going to be the winner in that circumstance. And I am so glad we got through that message, because there was something really fighting that to come through and validate and heal. Your karmic situation, they're going to heal it the way they're going to, and it's still going to be trying to reach out and test you. So just know that might come again, will come again. I know, Spirit. Either way, just be prepared that you are ready for this. And as much as you aspired someone else that did their own change and evolved, you're going to do the exact same thing, and you're going to do amazing. Even if you don't like unite with this person, you still did amazing. And if no one's told you, I'm proud of you, and you did a really good job. And I know this wasn't an easy journey, because it never is, because I understand, and it's kind of like, I understood the assignment. It's a little joke that me and my friends on TikTok have kind of accumulated. So it's like, you understand the assignment now, you know what to do, and if you need help, ask your guides, maybe your ancestors, or if that person that came through, it was a significance, maybe ask them for guidance, and they're gonna show you. And be specific. Show me this person's true intentions. Give me an affirmation of 3 crows in a row, and they're, just cawing or something, like make a number, make it specific, so like the universe and the divine can actually bring it to you to give you an indicator of, yes, it's coming, yes, this is getting cleared, yeah, you're doing the work, keep going. And just because you achieve this one step does not mean there isn't more lessons to come, and that's kind of the fun of life. We just keep learning. And that's what I love the most about life, is just it never stops, and we keep learning no matter where we are at and how old we get. So just know that this is a small step of something so much bigger, and yes, you're full of potentials too. So you got this, and keep your chin up, crown on, and do the best that you can, because I know you can do it. Blessed be everyone in love and light, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and please hit the bell. I know this was a long one, but you know what? Thanks for hanging out and listening to me jabber with you and talking about, what's going on in this situation, because it was bugging me all day, and I'm getting a little ring in my left ear. So, all right. So I hope you guys stay well, stay healthy, hydrated, and shields up. Just imagine a bright white light. If you are feeling like you are under a spiritual attack or just energetically, not as whole, make a nice shield from your feet all the way up to your head and let it just be your aura shield. Sometimes that is your best armor, and it will prove to work, because masculine, yes, you can. You can manifest and have these things happen too. The divine always can. Karmics can too, but it doesn't last for long. And you now know what's going on. And for those who are cross-watching and just want to know what's going on in the situation, I see you and I love you all. And stay blessed, and know that I am going to post more videos for you so you stay up to date. This one, I guess, had to be a longer one, so you could actually be up to date. I love you all. Take care, and lots of love and light.